Everyone, it is Tuesday, August 3rd. Our biggest real news for today is that we only have 4 days left to get a stimulus bill passed. We are running out of time for Congress to do something here before they go on their vacation on August 7th. So we have 4 days left. So let me fill you guys in with what exactly is going on today and what we can expect as far as time frames and if something's actually going to get done here. So Treasury Secretary Mnuchin yesterday said something that was a little out of left field. He said, quote, "We're open to a bigger stimulus package if we can reach an agreement," which is good. I mean, we're starting to see the Republicans kind of dwindle down and kind of succumb to what the Democrats are asking, right? They're starting to make a little bit more agreements with the other side. When he was asked how things are going and if a deal is getting closer, he said, quote, "A little bit," which is huge, right? I mean, as of yesterday, all we heard was that things are very far apart and that a deal is not close. So he's saying they're getting a little bit closer, even though it's ridiculous that it's taken this long. People are suffering. People don't have any money. We have no help right now. So it's ridiculous that it's taken this long, but it's good that they're at least moving in the right direction, it sounds like. Keep in mind that $1,200 stimulus checks are already deemed as pretty much in the bag for this next bill, as well as money for schools and testing, tracing, and treatment. All we know are going to be in there. The entire hang-up now pretty much seems to be on the unemployment amount and how long the unemployment should go for. So that's the biggest thing that it seems like they're being held up on. Today, Treasury Secretary Mnuchin, Mark Meadows, Nancy Pelosi, and Chuck Schumer meet once again. They had a meeting on Saturday and again on Monday, so it'll be their third meeting today. We should have some press releases this evening on how all of these meetings went. So subscribe if you haven't already down below. I'll fill you guys in this evening as soon as we hear what's going on in these meetings, and hopefully we'll have some kind of update as far as time-wise when we'll be able to get this $600 unemployment boost. What's interesting is it seems since the Republicans hold two of the houses, they should actually be the ones that have more power here. But the interesting thing is that since it's an election year, it seems like the Democrats are able to hold the upper hand a bit more, as the Republicans don't want to be blamed if a bill isn't passed. They want to kind of just get something done and help the people now as it helps re-election chances. So what I want to go over real quick is 3 things that are sneaking into the HEALS Act that are a bit concerning as of right now. One of them, being something I already talked about, is the $1.75 billion for the FBI building, which some are saying that Trump wants to rebuild the FBI building so that another hotel can't get in there to compete with his that's nearby. I'm not saying that. I've just heard that from other people. It seems like it's kind of a conspiracy as to why they want that in the bill. Another thing sneaking in is $377 million for renovations at the White House in the West Wings and for a screening facility, which is interesting. That's a lot of money. $377 million for renovations seems like a lot, right? And number 3 is $29 billion for the defense spending on F-35 jets, Apache helicopters, and maritime surveillance aircrafts, which again is a lot of money. And it seems like all this is just kind of getting thrown into the HEALS Act, even though it doesn't really have anything to do with helping the people or what we're trying to do with this COVID. But it's a lot of times what they'll do is they'll try to just get all these in here in a larger bill so that it doesn't have to go over and over and over with all these smaller ones. So it seems like that's probably the main reason why those are in here. In COVID news, some are saying that the success of vaccines are up in the air. We're not so sure on if the vaccines are even going to work this coming next year, right? We're projected from Harvard that it's going to be around early 2021 when a vaccine will be done. But there's some saying that the success of these vaccines is up in the air. We're not entirely sure. So stay tuned, you guys. I'm going to keep you up to date. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in a little bit.